Hey, greetings, creepers. This is Dr. Leech, the Leech Doctor from DailyNightmare.com, and I have a package here that I have, I actually overlooked. I ordered this so long ago, like months and months ago. I don't actually know what's inside it. I mean, I know it's a book. I know it's a book from Centipede Press because that's what it says on the outside. But feels heavy. Let's find out what it is, shall we? Using Happy Knife here. And you know, it's a lovely thing, isn't it, when you discover packages that you haven't opened? Talk amongst yourselves, shall you? Let's see now. So, the bubble wrap. Oh, and it's a big heavy book. Oh my gosh. Ah, excellent. It is, I remember this now because my brain actually works when I look at things. It is the hardbound Masters of the Weird Tale David Case volume, and I believe I got this because it was allegedly, oh yeah, slightly dinged up. Like, I'm not going to be doing that and worse, you know, as soon as I open it. Let's take a look at this baby. Centipede Press does these lovely editions, as I've mentioned maybe a billion times before, with the slipcase. Oh, beautiful. So it has a lovely wraparound thing with the, you know, the printed spine and all. David Case, of course. Actually, I'm not saying of course. This is edited by S.T. Joshi. Introduction by Ramsey Campbell. Wow, just a whole bunch of cool stories. And it should have. Anyways, well, basically the other thing is that yeah, I will leaf through, showing you all the cool interior illustrations, like that, and that. This feels. Some of their books, especially in the Masters series, are almost too large to read, but this feels quite readable. Feels like I could hold this in my hand. Oh, and read. 700 pages, 700 honkin' pages. Beautiful, ample margins, well typeset. You know, one thing that, and I know the reason why I bought this is because I've decided not to be buying his, the Masters of the Weird Tale, from a collector perspective, just because, I don't, first of all, I didn't want to have volumes that were too thick to read. There was one book that was like stretching, I think it was the, Ambrose Bierce one, that was almost too big to hold comfortably in my hand, and I didn't really want to have to use both shoulders to read a book. That's one explanation. The other thing is that, I mean, these are amazingly good value if you figure out how many pages and how many stories you're actually getting in them. But I still was not able to rationalize that too much to spend the full amount. That's why I was overjoyed to have discovered this one in a slightly dented version. I mean, I tell you seriously, I'm gonna by reading it, I'm gonna dent it more than that. And the reason why I heard about that was because I subscribed to their weekly-ish emailing, and you too can find out about their scratch and dent sales. And sometimes he offers great discounts on just to move some stuff out the door. So I would not have been blessed with this volume if I wasn't an email subscriber, and B, if someone hadn't been clumsy with it and dented it up. So this is totally cool. You know, Centipede Press, they do significant editions of significant volumes. I gotta confess, I don't know David Case, but honestly, if Centipede Press is publishing him, he's probably worthwhile reading. This will be a perfect thing to be reading during those long, dark, cold nights of the winter coming up. Hey, if you like this stuff, subscribe, but you know that. More importantly, if you do something cool, if you do, I don't know, anything that's weird or macabre or artsy or snobby, and especially if you're based somewhere in the Midwest, please pitch me your idea. Because if you can convince me, I would be glad to buy it. And then, who knows, maybe I'll be opening your thing on a future video. I don't like getting stuff for free, and I know that sounds insane, but you've invested your life, your soul, your vision, your perspective on the weird in doing something. You've put elbow grease in it in your time. You deserve to be paid for that. Don't give that away. What you should learn is how to pitch it to somebody who is simpatico to the stuff you're doing. And trust me, I'm probably pretty simpatico if you're doing something weird, horror, snobby. Again, if you're based anywhere in the Midwest of the United States. Honestly, Centipede Press is from Colorado. That's nowhere near the Midwest. I still love their stuff, and I obviously extol their virtues. So, pitch me your stuff. And I will talk to you soon.